And we're back. This time with a game that is definitely not golf, but it is, in fact, the super inefficient game of outdoor logistics and fun. Brought to you by SushiKishi, so take it away, friend.
My name is SushiKishi. We're going to get right into course 1 here, because we got 18 holes to get through in rapid-fire fashion. So we're going to do the trendy thing and start on 4. When everybody is ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're into hole number 1 here. You're going to notice very quickly, this is not your standard GOLF game. There are no clubs, no weather, there's no wind, there's nothing like that. All I get are, wow, is a whole lot of rolling around apparently today. And a selection of these remote mines, kind of like the remote mines in GoldenEye 64. All of them have weight and do have hitboxes mid-flight, as you can see. So I put one mine on the top. Not that I'm going to blow it up. I just want a nice lumpy ball so it doesn't roll around forever down there. But each mine that I add does add weight, so you have to keep that into... you have to take that into factor as you're setting up your shot. You also see I've got 4 different colors of mines. All of the mines are exactly the same. It just lets me put them on 4 different trigger buttons so I can set up my remote mines to go off in any sequence and timing that I'd like. I do like to get the hole in one there. No such luck today. Yes. Did you say, do I need to restart? Or did you ask me if I did start? Oh, yes. My timer's at 125. Speaking to the voice of God, that's always it's always
What voice of God?
Wait
I couldn't hear anything.
Oh, it was just me then. There are a couple of holes in sequence here where the trick really is go down 45 degrees, drop 4 mines, put 2 on the opposite side, stop your momentum. That trick does work for works for a lot of holes. It's just not always the fastest way to get to the cup. There are a couple in a row here where that does the job quite nicely. And we'll get to the first hole. My notes are correct. There we go. Where there's a roof over my head at the top. See, it's supposed to keep me from being able to do what I'm about to do here. 3 here, 4 on the bottom, 4 on the top, and 1 in the front to hopefully keep me in bounds. Out from underneath, that'll get us way high up in the air over this big old wall. When I'm over the green, I'll knock the ball back down. Oh, hey. Okay. That was almost 2 different levels there. That again. Out, up. Yeah, really gotta wait till the ball's over the green, or you can come and find yourself in trouble in a hurry. And we'll just make sure we're staying in bounds this time. And there's a putt for eagle. Not let it run. I want to wait to the last possible moment here to set off the second set of mines, just to try to minimize some of the spinning here. I'm getting a little bit more than I want to here. Come on, here we go. And all those barrels that you can see, they're full of fireworks. So you definitely want to make sure you get over those, but I don't want to have too much momentum because the hole's right there. Or just a little bit, would have liked a little more momentum there. So we're a little bit off in all sorts of different directions here. But if you hit that indent there, the little bowl too, with too much momentum, you'll just be spinning around the drain there for so long. It's 4 right there. Bottom. Going back. That should not get done. If I did this right, we'll go right into the cop. Yes? No! The ones in the back must have been a little bit off. You can use the... I get control here. Hello. You can use the mouse to determine where you're going to put your mines, and the mouse moves very quickly. But if you use the keyboard, you can move in straight horizontal or vertical directions. Which makes it a little bit easier to line up your mines, but it does come at the cost of speed. To the left. Stop the momentum. I want to tuck myself under here. Oh, and should have left that last mine alone. Oh, just barely caught it. If you hold down the right mouse button, you enable slow mode, which is slow. But sometimes if the ball starts spinning, you need to make sure you get the mine off with the right angle. You do need to hit that to save yourself a shot. That's 4 here. Come on, there we go. I don't know how many times I could hit the wrong trigger button there. No, and it bounced all around. I think it's the 13. 13's the one with the roof, or is it the one with yeah, this is the one with another one with a roof over my head. And then the whole location here is pretty terrible. Get over this wall first. You can see it's up on top of these 4 slopes. And putting up slopes in this game is not really an option. There's also these 2 walls here. I'm glad the wall fell the way it did. Sometimes if you hit it on from the bottom, it'll fall forward. And if you don't hit the wall with enough momentum, it won't break. It'll just fall over on top of the cup, and you have to restart the entire hole because you can't despawn it at that point. That's always fun. 14. There is a video somewhere of me in a marathon hitting this shot. For the life of me, I can't find notes on it, and I can't find a video. But I want to get the ball, not where I'm going now, but I can actually take this shot. I want to shoot through the gap cleanly, and that'll put me right next to the cup. But we're going to take our shot from here. There's a way to really shoot that gap, and I've got to find a video because I can't remember how to do it. I don't know why I didn't write down notes or anything on it. I was like, I could just go back to the video, but you gotta know where the video is. Somewhere out there, it's a more efficient route through this hole. But it is a very difficult shot. You don't have a whole lot of room to work with there, and as I said, every mine you put on the ball does add to the hitbox. And if if one of the mine columns bonks, the ball's gonna start spinning. In an unpredictable way. That is way too far back here. We can set up our putt from here. Come on. I better go. I guess should have given it a little bit more than that. There we go. The auto aim has never failed me like that. You'll notice if I just don't hit anything, it's gonna aim me right at the cup, and it just aimed me slightly to the right of the cup. It's never failed me like that before. What am I supposed to do with that? Oh my god, I've got split notes are a little off. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 on top. Straight up. And straight over, there's a big old wall here. Let's see. Do not need last set of mines.
Those mines, it looks like magnemite. Everyone can
Ah,
hear me.
good fan caught it.
No, I'm thinking about it. It's magnemite.
Anytime you want to stop rolling, that's great. There we go. timing of your different sequences of mines is the most important thing, but the second most important thing in this game is just managing how much the ball just kind of rolls very slowly. As you can see, it just takes forever for it to stop sometimes. Oh. Respawn. I want to get the ball obviously right over these fans, and I don't want the ball to just stop moving forward. Oh. I've never actually hit this before. This is gonna be fun. Don't actually know. Okay, good. We got right out of it. I could have bounced off the springboard there into the cup. That would have been nice. I've never actually landed on top of that before. That's never happened before. We're already on to 17. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3. You notice usually I put these comms like right on the top and right on the bottom, but this time I'm having them lean back just a little bit because I need the forward momentum here after I get out from that rooftop. Slow. Way too much. Way too much. I gave it a little bit too much mustard there. 1, 2, 3. A little too much. Now, I would put extra mines on the front, but the weight's actually going to affect it more than you'd think. Explosions there are, the barrels there are the biggest hazard on this one, obviously. But you notice I didn't actually just manually respawn the hole. I let it respawn on its own so that barrel doesn't also come back. You stay. That's probably gonna be too much. It just didn't look good. I didn't give it enough. One more time. I'm not even gonna fire this time. I'm just gonna take the weight on it. There we go. And now my respawn point's here. I'll just take the respawn there. Easy, now I've cleared enough barrels. Now it'll be easy. There we go. Easiest pie to get there. Hello. Alright, and then last hole here. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. And one more to knock the ball down. You see, I'm actually gonna go backwards here. Backwards, up, forward again. Bad timing, bad time, bad timing. Reset. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I think I've only put 2 on the back last time. Gotta be able to count the 4. I must have only put 3 on the back. Now you can see the interesting hole location we've got here on 18. It's not just that the hole is up on the ramp there, forcing us to make this more like a skee ball shot, but there are these 2 giant fans there that are just going to ruin my day. 1, 2, 3. So we're just gonna try and set and spike. Because there's not really any way to roll the ball up there. Make it a little bit more shallow. There we go. That's time.
Yo, GG.
Thank you. And I did not check before. Did either of the incentives get met? And which ones? And what am I doing? I forgot to check before the run if I need any of those.
Yeah, let me take a quick look. Both of them have been met.
Nice. All right, so we're gonna let's go right to. We'll do Icarus first because that one. I'm not gonna. You know what? I'm not gonna say because as soon as I say it, I'm gonna make it look a lot more difficult than it actually is. But this nice big bright sun over here. I'm actually gonna cover up because it is so bright. It is obviously lighting up this entire golf course. This is a pretty nice looking game considering it's it's a budget time, but it looks really nice. It's a golf game, the environment's really important in golf games. What happens if we just take out the sun, right? Like, you can't just do that, right? It just gets a little bitty golf ball, and that sun's way, way over there, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So you see my tower mines are actually clipping through the ground, so I need to set off my bottom mines first, or I don't know where this ball is going to go. 1, 2, 3, 4. May have set them off a little too quickly. Let's see if we can far enough to hit the sun. No, we just... Are you kidding me? How close we got? One more time. Alright, put the mine set in the wrong order. I just got to hit the numbers in the other order. 4, 3, 2, there we go. Bonk! Wall smashed. See it from underneath. It's starting to break up a little bit. It's hard to see what's going on. Let's respawn back to the T-box, and the sun is gone. And if I remember, it's something like, 22 minutes? There's not that much time between, it doesn't take like that much time to get from the sun to the earth, so it's going to get really colder really quickly. So let's leave this level very quickly and find one that still has a sun on it. And that's going to be, boom, not 13. Yes, 13. And we're going to start on a hole 13. Remember, this one's got this big old wall in the middle, and it's got this hole that's up on the slopes here, and that's just difficult. I don't want anything to do with this hole. We're going to head over here. Remember that hole I said I found a really neat strategy for, and I can't find a video for it, so I had to lay up a little bit. I'm going to make it up here. I'm going to take a far more aggressive line here to the cup. So I had to lay up and take a putt there earlier. Boom, boom. I'll flatten out a little bit. You don't want to hit those first 2 set of mines at the same time. See if we can rope this in. Now the ball's not going to spin for me there. Let's hit them at the same time this time. Done this before. One on the bottom. I do 1 on the bottom and 3 in the front. This is a really aggressive stance. If I do 2 and 2, it lets me have a little bit more cushion here as far as lining up this shot. No! Alright, one more shot and then I'll take a different approach on it. Get away from me, you fly. Fly in the room. Boom. The ball flying out a little bit. Hit the one on the bottom. Should give me the lift I need. Those are off a little bit, but the time is off a little bit too. All right, let's 2 on the bottom, 2 in the front. This should let us hopefully land on this platform on top. Should we hit it nice and early? Are you kidding me? All right, a little bit earlier than that. 1, 2. 1, 2. Ball flatten out. A little bit earlier than that. That's right. I want to try and land on the front. What I tried to do. I said, will you slow down? This ball does not want to slow down. Oh, that's a terrible angle. Oh, that's not the angle I wanted at all. Give me breaking. Right, aim for the right. This, of course, went swimmingly in practice. Not a problem at all. Even if I didn't get the shot, it always landed over here so I could just lay up. I doesn't want to do that.
I feel you on practice going well.
You know, what's frustrating is that first one was so close. That first shot was so close. And now just keeping me further and further away. Come on. Flatten out. This is a much better angle. Make this nice and early. Oh, what? This is literally all I've been doing all afternoon is this shot, and now I can't get it to stay up there. Too early, too late, too early, too late. Stay up there. Slow down, slow down. Slow down. Oh my goodness gracious. All I've been doing all day is this shot. I think I did one warm-up run and then I was working on this. Really? This ball, it has too much momentum. It just does not want to slow down when it gets up there now. Up. Hold up. There we go. Well, that's not gonna do it. Why are you keeping so much momentum? Why is that is not the problem I was having while I was setting this up. Right in the front. Totally change the shot. Get over there. Ooh. That's definitely not going to help. Putting too many mines on the bottom. It just doesn't want to find a green. Hold up, looks like it's too far to the right. Stay up on the green. I could just get the stop up there. The next shot's super easy. I just can't get I can't get the easy part. You need to stay up there, please. Please stay up there. Just stay on top of something.
You got this.
I can't believe I'm having so much trouble. This is all I've been doing all day. Yeah. way up here this time. Got all this room to work with.
Chad also has absolutely nothing but support.
Oh, thank God. All right. All that green, all this green, all that time. I just need to get the ball to stick up here. I didn't even need to do it fancy. I just needed the ball to stick up here.
Let's go.
That's my bag. I gave it way too much room there. There we go. So you get this nice little lip to play with on the descent. And if you hit it right, it'll actually knock it back to the hole. It looks really cool when you do it the waterfall way. It looks really cool when you get it right straight from the top. It doesn't look cool when it takes you 2,000 tries to hit this giant green. And then when you do, it respawns me right back here. Of course, it doesn't even send me back to the hole I started on. It does do that if I launch the ball out of bounds, I believe. Goodness gracious. I wasn't worried about the other one and this one. I am sorry that took so long, but thank you for donating to take this. To see those two incentives that we eventually were able to conquer. And I think up next is Atari Golf, which I've been looking forward to since I saw it on the schedule. I did not know that game was playable or beatable. I don't think I've ever gotten past the first hole, if it's the game I'm thinking of on the Atari 2600. It is sitting on my shelf completely and utterly unconquered by me, so I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah. Once again, let's show our runner some love. That was incredible. While we get ready for the next run, I do have a quick $10 donation from Arborelia, who says, I don't know where the bid war is, but here's $10 for triangle-haired woman eating an Ash ice cream cone. Remember not to eat Ash ice cream cones if you're taking medications, by the way.